Let's first up begin with a breaking update as the centre seems to be mitigating the impact of the war. There is an inter-ministerial group that has been set up by the government. Now, the government, which has now set up this group that is headed by Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh to monitor issues arising from the Middle East conflict, Home Minister Amit Shah, Finance Minister Nirmala, Sitharaman, Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri are now among the members, along with other ministers, according to sources. Let's connect with Pragya on this. Pragya, is this the very group which Prime Minister Narendra Modi mentioned in the parliament, saying that they will be meeting on a daily basis to monitor the situation?
Absolutely, Amita. And in fact, if you remember, Prime Minister has already spoken about it. And this becomes very important because, in a crisis like this, in a war-like situation, it is very important to have someone from the Defense Ministry, and who other can be when Defense Minister Rajnath Singh is also an expert in that, and also to monitor many issues that will arise because of this West Asia conflict. Mr. Amit Shah is going to be there as well. Along with that, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Petroleum Minister Hardeep Puri, and also, among other ministers. But there are, when this inter-ministerial group is set, they will also call other ministers whose, the sector is being impacted. Like they can call Mr. J.P. Nadda for a special meeting if there is a inter-ministerial group is discussing a situation on the fertilizers. Things like that will also take place in this particular group, and this is why it also says that there are going to be other ministers as well. So, but the fact is that these are very important ministers, and they are in charge of finance, petroleum, and also, the defense matters. So, in a situation like this, only these ministers can take a call. These are senior cabinet ministers, and this is the reason why Mr. Rajnath Singh is heading this particular, inter-ministerial group, which is very important. And in fact, if you remember, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman has said that we are going to take cognizance, and also Mr. Hardeep Puri also reiterated that everyday situation is being monitored by government, and this particular inter-ministerial group is going to do that.
All right. But Pragya, when we talk about when Pragya talks about all of these details that have been coming in, what are the measures that what we are looking at on part of the government till now that has been taken when it comes to mitigating the impact of the war there recently? Now, this has been a big, announcement when it comes to the excise that has now been cut on petrol and diesel. Are we looking at more such measures that are likely to be announced by the government?
Absolutely. There are many situations that have arisen because of this particular situation, and this is exactly the reason why they are prioritizing their own issues. In fact, the step to increase supply of commercial LPG by Government of India, and also to increase the commercial LPG allocation, is one such measure. And in fact, cutting down the excise rate on petrol and diesel is another, measure that has been taken. In fact, this is one of the important measures that has come out of this particular measures that the government has taken. So we are going to see many measures, and in fact there are more detailing and also explanation that are going to come in the inter-ministerial press briefing that is scheduled for 3 p.m. today. In fact, they are going to explain what it will do and what is the impact of cutting down excise rates. So all of that will be, told to the people of the country. Nothing will be hidden. But they need to also see that the government is taking measures and taking steps to ensure that no impact will come on the people of the country.
All right. We'll be standing by for that briefing. Thank you very much for the moment, Pragya, for joining us with